Hey guys, welcome to Truthseekerstea. My name is Kate and I am very happy to have you guys here. Today we're going to be doing a very fun pick a card reading. We're going to be looking into what is next in your love life. What are we working on releasing and what are we bringing in for ourselves in love, okay? So I'm going to be giving you a good amount of guidance from Spirit and what they really want you to hear about your love life and hopefully assist in bringing in more positive shifts for you guys. So we have three piles here. We have the Sodalite Crystal. I don't know why I just stuttered like that. But we have the Sodalite Crystal for pile 1. And we have the Amber Crystal for pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have the Green Calcite. So go ahead and pick the crystal you are feeling the most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one crystal, that's totally fine. It might just mean that you have more than one message in each pile. So yeah, I'll leave you guys for a second to kind of take a deep breath and just go with the crystal that you're just feeling most drawn to intuitively. Which one's kind of standing out the most to you, not necessarily visually, but like, you know, feeling wise. So I will have the timestamps down below and I will see you at your reading. Hi pile 1, if you chose the Sodalite Crystal, this is going to be your reading about what is coming in for your love life, what's next in love, what are you releasing, and anything else that Spirit wants you to hear about in regards to your love life. So I'm going to ask for any positive spirit guides to come through to help me channel this message for the highest good of our pile 1s. And please help me channel this message in the most accurate and precise way that I can. All right, what is coming in for love? What is next in love for our pile 1s? We're going to start off with tarot, and then we'll also be just pulling some oracle cards as well. So let's get into it. What is next in love for pile 1? What do we need to hear about the love life? Pile 1. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, with the Knight of Cups here in reverse. With the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands. A vibe. Ooh, I love this. Okay. And then we also have the 9 of Wands at the back of the deck. Okay, so what's coming through right off the bat is I feel like for you guys, I feel like your love life has been a little chaotic, or there may just be a lot of conflicting energies right now going on mentally. It even could be about a specific person with this Knight of Cups in reverse. There could be someone who is just kind of frustrating you with this Queen of Wands in reverse also. And really testing you right now. Like, I feel like you've been in the recent past. Everyone's going to be in a different timeline with these energies, but for you guys, pile 1, there's this essence of a story here beginning with not really a lot of conflict and a lot of not being on the same page when it comes to your love life. And with this Knight of Cups, it's like in reverse. It feels like there's been someone in your life that just, or maybe even a few people for some of you guys that have maybe been able to promise a lot to you, but when it comes to like following through, it's almost like they've had empty offers, or there's this essence of like ingenuineness in your love life and the people that you've been interacting with. And I can see with this Queen of Wands that this is something that's definitely been frustrating for you and something that has even been kind of like pissing you off a little bit, like is what I'm getting. And I feel like what's beautiful and what's shifting here is that we have your King of Wands coming in for this Queen of Wands, okay? And so I feel like we're really shifting what type of people we're interacting with in our love life here. And with this 9 of Wands, I can tell that like you've been through it recently. Like, you know, you keep pushing on in your love life, but I feel like you've had like a lot of blows, honestly, recently, where it's just like nothing seems to be the right fit, or it's almost like it's hard for like your love life to settle in one place where it feels stable and it feels emotionally equal, reciprocated, and just this lack of stability. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is that you've been going through these different experiences in love that didn't really end up being the right person, just to kind of teach you, just kind of go through this, like, we have a 5 here. And so I feel like this is all about transitions, and the 5 of Wands can talk about conflict, that's really meant to bring out like positive change. Okay. And so I feel like you've had all these different relationships, or it could just be one significant one where it's caused you to really grow and consider what you want in love, and what you do not want. And so I feel like you've been kind of going through this process of, unfortunately, having to learn like what doesn't work for you and what has led to emotional dissatisfaction. A lot of people that haven't really been leading with their heart, a lot of people that maybe are even emotionally unavailable. I feel like you've been dealing with this Knight of Cups in reverse. And a lot of internal conflict about these people, and not really knowing whether or not it's you, like, is it them? Like, there's almost this confusion that you had going on mentally about certain connections, or maybe one connection. But what Spirit is saying is that you have a new person coming in that's very much on your level and is going to match your energy. I'm definitely getting divine counterpart vibes here with this Queen of Wands and this King of Wands. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to keep going and understand that you're going to be rewarded for what you've been through. Yeah, and we also have the 6 of Pentacles underneath that. And so I feel like it's like you've been waiting. I feel like you're very tired of kind of what you've been through, and you're kind of tired of waiting, and you're tired of pouring into people that don't really meet you where you're at, or like they don't reciprocate the same values or what you're really looking for in love. And I feel like that's something that's shifting, and Spirit is encouraging you to keep going on this, because this wasn't here to irritate you. It was here to really build you up, into your confidence and into your understanding of who you are and what you will allow in your love life and what you won't, you know? So there's this energy of that coming through. I'm going to get some more. Let's get some Oracle cards. This is like the Alice in Wonderland. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I love this Oracle deck, you guys. It's a really, really good Oracle deck. It's the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. All right, let's please get some guidance about love for our Power Ones. Okay. We have set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan, the right direction. 100%. So I feel like this is very similar to what I was saying. Like, this card talks about how there's this moment in Alice in Wonderland where she's going through Wonderland and the Cheshire Cat appears, and she's like, which way should I go? And then the Cheshire Cat is like, well, where do you want to go? And she's like, well, I don't know. And then he's like, well, it doesn't really matter where you go then, does it? And so I feel like there's this energy of that in your love life where you've been going through all these like turns that have ended up like not working out for you. So you can come into your power and understand what you want, right? So know where you wish to go, have a plan, the right direction. Like, the only way you can know you're going in the right direction is if you know where you want to go. And I feel like you've been on this journey for some time now of kind of meeting your soulmate, where you've been learning what you like and what you don't like. And so I feel like what Spirit is saying is that what's going to be shifting and changing for you is that you're kind of coming out of this time period where you're having these less than like fulfilling connections. Those are going to stop, because I feel like you're going to realize like the signs of like a Knight of Cups in reverse, the signs of what you don't want in a relationship. And I feel like there's this energy of you wrapping up this cycle where you're testing different types of people out, different ways of dating, even like kind of an exploratory time period. Because oh my God, sorry, multiple things are coming through and I'm trying to get them across, but something new is coming through, and I like have ADHD, so I just got to say it. It was coming through here like a moment's regret, like fearing you made a mistake, idolizing the past. It's like, it's almost like there's this essence of you not, or almost taking it upon yourself, or feeling frustrated by your journey thus far in love, especially recently, maybe the past year or two. And Spirit is really wanting you to give you the message that you haven't made any mistakes. There's the message coming through that there's no such thing as like a wrong turn in love. It's like you are learning, and there's been a purpose to all of these different like people and like different like sort of chaotic situations you may have found yourself in that ended up being emotionally fulfilling, because it was all bringing you to your person, which I feel like is this King of Wands coming through. So that's cool. Let's get some more. I definitely want to tap into this King of Wands, but I'll see what else wants to come through before I do that. Spirit, what else do we need to talk about? What positive shifts are coming in love for our pile ones? Yeah, and I feel like your guard is coming up too in love recently. Like, I feel like you're just like, I feel like you're changing the way you go about romantic situations. Like, I feel like in the past, you may have kind of been more innocent or more like able to like kind of give your heart away easily. And I feel like now, like, you're going to be shifting into this zone where like you are very aware of what you're looking for. And there's very little wiggle room to kind of get through this wall that you're kind of putting up that I kind of feel like was you were meant to go through these different situations so you could build up that wall of discernment about people. What else do you want me to talk about, Spirit, when it comes to what's shifting in love here? Pile 1. We have expand here in reverse. Yeah, and I feel like there's this energy of feeling very stagnant. We also have cultivate at the back of the deck. I feel like if you've been frustrated by the opportunities that you've had in love and the way they've turned out, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, now that you're getting this understanding of what you want, like, things are going to come in so much faster for you. We also have Sagittarius energy, and so I feel like your person may end up being a Sagittarius or a fire sign here, because this is really lining up perfectly with this King of Wands energy coming through. So you guys, that definitely could be a sign for you that your person may end up being Sagittarius or fire sign. I feel like your person is also going to be very adventurous. I feel like you guys may both have fire in your chart. You don't have to, but there's this element of someone that's really able to match your like fiery side. I feel like regardless of whether or not you're a fire sign, I feel like you're someone that very much needs someone who can match your personality. Like, I feel like some of you guys may have like stronger personalities, which I love. Like, I feel like you guys are very like feisty, or you can be feisty if you need to be. And I feel like this person that's coming in for you next in love is very much able to handle that, and they even like it. So I feel like this really also is about where you're going in love and who this person is. And so some of you guys may have met this person already, but I do feel like this person for what's next is going to be very different from the types of people that you've dealt with in the past, and it's going to be very refreshing for you. So yeah, and it's almost like I feel like this person is going to have to break down some of your walls by the time that you guys meet, but they're going to be able to do that very easily because it's not going to scare them away. Like, some of you guys may have like a more like feisty like personality, or like some of you guys may like get a little testy, and like I feel like this person is not going to be bothered by that like whatsoever. Let's get some more. Resilient, bold, sassy. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys are coming through as Queen of Wands in reverse. That's hilarious. Wow, literally as I'm saying that, like, resilient, bold, sassy. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I'm just talking about. Is like how you're gonna have these walls up and you're gonna be a little testy with this person, but they're gonna like fly right through that, and they're even gonna love like how you are. Like, they love how they love your sass. This person is someone who can really handle sass super well. And yeah, this journey has really also been about you letting go of people that just aren't compatible with you. Like, that's really coming through. We also have infinity, destiny, magic, and I feel like this is someone that you guys just get along really well, like in the sense that I feel like maybe like in the past, like once you kind of started like being more authentic with someone, or like you may find yourself just kind of I feel like you're very intense, or like the way you can kind of express your emotions maybe for some people has been something that caused them to run, but this person's going to love that intensity. And I feel like there's this essence of you realizing that that wasn't something that was wrong with you or something that you needed to change. It was more something that needed to be, there needed to be discernment about like the wrong type of person for you almost. And so I feel like there's this energy of you really being able to be yourself with this person that's coming in, and they're really gonna like amp you up too. Like, this person is gonna appreciate your independence, because this person themselves is very independent. And so the person coming through for you is very much able to handle that. Like they themselves they don't like boring people, and they don't like people that are kind of like passive. It's like this person likes that you aren't always the passive one, or like sometimes your masculine energy can kind of come out with them too. What else is coming? What do we want to talk about for this reading, Spirit? We have protect your heart. You're going to be guarded with this person. I feel like by the time that you guys are together, I feel like this person is going to have to go through your walls, but they're going to do it, okay? Like this person is going to put in the work to, they will fight through whatever walls they need to get through. And I also feel like this person is going to be very like gentle with your heart too. Like that's something that's coming through, is like, I feel like this person is very much going to be able to understand why you are the way you are and what kind of history you've had in love. And they're not going to hold it against you. And they're also not going to, they're going to be able to understand it. And I feel like they're going to be empathetic. And I feel like this is going to be very refreshing for you, because I feel like you've kind of had enough of certain, I feel like you've dealt with connections in the past that have been not necessarily toxic, but there just may have been a lot of disagreements or sort of a general mismatch in priorities, or like what you guys really want in life. Like I almost just feel like there's this essence of being mismatched with the people you've had relationships with in the past. And I feel like this has kind of caused you to feel like you don't really trust other people, or there's just this very independent energy coming through from you. And almost to a point where it's like, you may even push people away at this point now, you know? Like I feel like that's kind of the energy coming through, but this person is going to notice your personality and they're going to enjoy it, okay? Like they're going to like appreciate this aspect of you, and they find it attractive, and it's cute. It's cute in the way that they like, they're really going to see it as a positive rather than something that they don't like, you know? Let's get some more though. Let's see what else can come through. What's next in love for our pile ones? Anything about this King of Wands? Anything about how the King of Wands is going to see our pile ones? Whatever you want to come through right now, Spirit. Okay, we have the Femme Fatale. Interesting. So I feel like this person, yeah, there's going to be a lot of fire between you guys. Like this is a very passionate connection, okay? I feel like you are someone, I feel like you are very sassy. I feel like you know how to like dress yourself. I feel like you know how to do your makeup. I feel like you have a very edgy look. Some of you guys may have like an edgy look, or some of you guys may like to wear black a lot. That's kind of coming through as well. But there's this essence of you really being in your like attractive feminine energy, and this person is going to like eat it up. Like it's not, I feel like you may even intimidate some people nowadays, or like in general throughout your life. And like this person is going to like really love that. And I feel like they're similar to you too. It's almost coming through that you guys are a very like attractive duo for a fact. And there's just no intimidation. It's almost like people maybe have been triggered by you or intimidated by your, sense of self, or like the fact that you like know what you want and you're not just going to stand down for people. You're very not a passive person, you know? And so I feel like there's going to be this power couple situation going on between you guys, where, oh, even more is coming through. Okay, wait. Okay. So there's something coming through maybe about like, you may even put up this front sometimes with people. Like I feel like there's this essence of you very much drawing a lot of masculines in, but there's this essence of them never really seeing you too. It's almost like I feel like you're someone that attracts a lot of masculine people and they're very lured into you, but it's almost like you don't show them 100% of you either. That's kind of coming through, is that I feel like maybe because in the past you've been tired of like your interactions or relationships, it's almost like you started to kind of like play with people, or not in like a bad way, like in a way that's kind of just like there's this misunderstood energy coming through about you. I'm just getting a sip of water, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like you've drawn in a lot of people who have wanted you for your looks, but then when it kind of came to like supporting you and like being able to like handle, like they'll like your looks and they'll like your charisma, but then it's like, oh, then they're not there to stay or something like that, you know? So it's like there's a lot of people like that have come towards you, and there's this feeling of this person breaking down this persona and seeing past it, and they're gonna love it, but like they also are gonna, you may try to kind of play your similar games with this person in a way, and I feel like they're just really gonna see through it, not like in a bad way on your part, but like in a way where it's like kind of cute, you know what I mean? They're gonna get you out of your defensive energy. I just feel like your defensive energy happens to be you have like a Lilith, like the Lilith feminine energy that's like very much like the feminine power of like attraction. Like I feel like you're very tapped in with that. All right, what else, Spirit, do we want to talk about? Okay, we have Virgin coming out, and then this came out also in reverse here too. And so I feel like with this fear of intimate union, there's a feeling of this person, they're gonna break down your walls. Okay, so if you're someone who has like walls up with people, like this person is really gonna be able to get you out of your comfort zone. And it's like there's almost this element of you kind of putting up this like front, this like very bold front, right? But kind of underneath it, there's a sensitivity to you, and there's a fear underneath everything. And this person is going to be so kind to that, and they're going to see this dual nature of you that's very like feisty and attractive, but at heart, maybe you're doing this because you haven't really felt safe or comfortable in these like intimate connections that you've had so far. And there's just this sort of yeah, there's like this system that you've really maybe literally resilient, bold, sassy, that keeps making me laugh. Yeah, they're gonna push you out of this. It's not that you're gonna stop doing this, because I feel like this is also like a part of your like presentation, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's almost like sometimes you may use it to push people away. And there's almost this spiciness coming through, like that, like you will push people away, like especially people that kind of come towards you. Yeah, there was this energy in the beginning of the reading where I was almost picking up like this like irritation with people or like your past relationships, but I feel like that's very much created you into the independent and like strong person that you are. Strong in the sense of like kind of not giving a fuck. Like I feel like there's an essence of that, like I don't care, you know what I mean, energy coming through. And like, but at this person seeing that it's not that you really are that way at your core, it's that it's a part of you, but there's also this other soft side of you that this person's going to bring out, and it's really cute. And I'm happy for you because I think it's very like adorable in a way, because, and I feel like you wouldn't even like me saying that, but it is, you know. Yeah, this is very interesting. Okay, I want to get some more. Where do I want to go with this? What else, Spirit? Let's just get some more oracle cards. Let's just keep diving in. We have co-create here. Yeah, you guys are going to build together. That's the thing, is like with this King of Wands, you guys are like a very fiery duo. Like you guys may even like create something together, or like I can see you guys like building out your life really well together. Like I feel like once you guys come together, you guys are like have this very powerful, like look at this cheetah. Like I feel like you guys are both like very intelligent with this like owl, but like there's this, for you guys are fierce. Like there's this fierce energy coming through, where I feel like you guys are going to create a lot with this expand as well. It's like I feel like I don't know, like it's almost like I'm seeing you guys like building a house, not necessarily building a house, but like decorating a house. And okay, yeah. And we have in between worlds coming out in reverse. But I feel like what Spirit is saying is that like you have so much to look forward to, okay? When you meet this person, because you guys are going to build the world that you wanted. And I feel like you're coming out with this between worlds. It's like right now there's kind of this like wall up, or you may be in this void stage with your relationships, or you may just be in this disappointed, like what's next. Spirit is telling you you're about to walk into a lot of color, and you're about to walk into a lot of like life energy. And like, look at this little like celebration. It's like you guys are going to be so much fun together, and like it's going to bring a lot of like happiness and fire back into your life that hasn't been here for some time, as you've been kind of figuring out where you want to go, right? And I feel like with this between worlds, it's like Spirit's like you don't even know what you're about to walk into with this person. Like you think that you have it figured out right now, but like just wait until you meet this person. And then maybe it's something you guys already have. I feel like you would know, but this is someone who's very very similar to you, very much mirrors your vibe, and like you guys just fit really well together. And Spirit is saying that like when this person comes in, it's not going to even just be like the love relationship. It's like you guys are going to explore together. It's like you guys are going to create. You guys are going to encourage each other to be creative. Both of you guys are very creative and very driven people. So it's going to be really, it's going to be, you're about to walk into an expansive time period. I'm also seeing Alice Wonderland is like definitely on the mind now. There's an essence of like, the way Alice feels when she looks through the keyhole. It's like she's in that room and it's small and like she just looks through a tiny peephole. And like if she didn't look through it, all she would see is just like a little door. But through the door is this whole wonderland, and there's an exploration and there's all this fun to be had. And it's like, I feel like it's been a while since you've really been able to have that careless fun with another person that you are romantically involved with. And I just feel like it's coming in very strongly with this masculine that's coming in for you. And they're saying that keep going. There's this essence of you maybe feeling like, okay, I'm hearing like I'm going to be single forever, or like I can't even see myself like marrying someone, or like I can't even see myself do that, because there's like almost this very fierce independence that comes through with your guys' energy, you guys, pile one. And Spirit is like, just wait. When you meet your person, you are gonna know, you're gonna go back on your words, you know what I mean? And like, I just feel like there's this essence of like, I'm gonna be single forever, but like, you're not. You just didn't meet the right person. All right, what's coming through, Spirit, for pile one's love life? Wedding rings. Okay, that's, as I was just saying, you're never gonna get married, huh? Yeah, okay, we have wedding rings, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and of course, everlasting love for me. That song's coming through. So this is going to be big, okay? Like, I'm just telling you, the person that you meet, this masculine that's coming in for you, that's going to mirror you and handle your personality like no one else, is the one for you that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. I'm just telling you, come back to this reading when you meet them and like tell me what happened, because I'm excited for you, and I'm excited that you're kind of walking into this new colorful time period within your love life. And you're getting to leave behind those frustrating situationships, or just sort of like meh relationships that you've had. And yeah, so that's what I have for you guys, pile one. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please like this video. It really supports my channel, and I appreciate all of you guys that have been doing that. Comment down below, let me know what you guys thought, and subscribe if you have not already. I'm going to be posting 2 to 3 pick a card readings per week, so I'm hoping to see you guys at the next one, and have a great rest of your day. Hey pile 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose the amber crystal here, this is going to be a reading about what is next in love for you. What are you releasing? What's coming in for you? And if a specific person comes through, we will be looking at what they're like, what the connection might be like, things like that. So just what's next in love for you guys. So I'm going to ask for any positive spirit guides to come through to help me channel this message for the highest good of our pile 2s, and to help me channel this in the most precise and accurate way possible. And thank you for your guidance. All right, pile 2, what is next in love for pile 2? Have me into this story, please. Okay. Pile 2. What's going on with pile 2's love life? We have the High Priestess here in reverse. All right. Let's get some more pile 2. The Nine of Wands. I'm going to pull and then I will start channeling. The Star in reverse. Okay, have you guys not been feeling super like in touch with yourselves recently? I feel like this High Priestess in reverse is giving me this essence of feeling like you've been like really tested recently, and there's this feeling that you may have had in the past, or you guys may be going through right now, just feeling this disconnection like from your journey, and just kind of feeling like there's been a lot of obstacles in your love life potentially, or just in life in general. And there's this feeling of the barriers and the obstacles that you've been through kind of interfering with like your hope when it comes to love. So that just might resonate for some of you guys. I'm going to see what's coming through though. What's coming in? Okay, we have two two cards popping out. We have the Page of Wands here in reverse, and we also have the Two of Swords, and then the King of Cups here in reverse. Interesting. Yeah, there's this element of feeling like you don't know where you're going. Like, where's my next opportunity? Like, there's this feeling of, I don't see what's next. I don't have a direction right now. Like, I don't know where my next pursuit is. Like, I'm feeling out of touch, you know? Like, there's just that feeling coming through. So let's get you guys some guidance. Let's see what's coming through. What's shifting for you guys. There may even be like this lack of spark that you're kind of feeling right now. If this doesn't resonate with you guys, you can totally check out another pile, but I just have to say what's coming through. Yeah, it's almost like there's this indecisiveness and lack of passion that you're feeling. This could be in life in general or just in your love life. All right, Spirit, let's get some guidance. What's coming in? What's shifting? I saw this come through. It says, wake up, it's your moment. Okay, so Spirit is coming through. Yeah, okay, I gotta take this one too. So it says, trust yourself, you know what's best for you, and wake up, it's your moment, okay? So I feel like there's this essence of, maybe you guys are dealing with sort of like a spiritual lull or this feeling of just not feeling excited or optimistic kind of coming through. And I feel like Spirit is really wanting to bring a little spark back to you and remind you of who you are. Like, you guys, I feel like you guys are very powerful people with this like amber crystal. Like, this just gives me such a strong feeling about you guys. That's very, you guys are very wise. You guys are very in touch with Spirit, but there's almost this essence of you feeling like maybe recently you don't know where you're going. There's this lack of direction that you're having, and Spirit is telling you that you haven't lost yourself. You know, I almost feel like you need to hear that, or I feel like there's someone that needs to hear that, like, don't worry, like, you haven't lost yourself and you haven't lost an opportunity here. And there is hope, okay? Like, there is hope coming in. And the things that you have gone through were not meant to break you or create this disconnect from yourself or lack of faith in the universe. Spirit is wanting to remind you that your guides are with you, that the universe is still looking out for you, and there are new fun things coming in, and there's kind of a need to maybe surrender to how you're feeling, even kind of let in. Don't forget that you are, I feel like you guys are the type of people, I just want to say, like, I feel like if I had to get advice from someone, like, I'd want to go to you. And I feel like you're someone that is very wise, like, very capable, lots of positive things about you, but I feel like right now maybe you're not seeing it in yourself. There's this essence of not seeing your own vibrancy and what you bring to the table with this Star in reverse and this wake up, it's your moment. It's almost like there's this feeling of feeling like someone, like the universe forgot about you, or feeling like people aren't seeing you. And I feel like I almost feel like I want to hype you up right now, because I feel like Spirit is telling you that this is going to pass. You know, this lull that you're feeling is going to pass. And yeah, some of you guys just may have gone through a lot recently with this like 9 of Wands here that have made you question your intuition, or made you question, there's this feeling like I don't know myself. Like, I don't know who I am. I don't know where I'm going right now. And please, like, tell me what you think. You know what I mean? Like, and so I do want to go like further into the reading, because I feel like Spirit is kind of just filling me in on like what's going on with you guys. I got to get some water. I get so thirsty when I'm doing these videos. But there's this essence here with this wake up to realize that things are not as disconnected as you feel that they are. And there are opportunities here. It's just maybe that you're not seeing them, you know? And to kind of understand that, just keep going. Like, I feel like just keep swimming. Just, that's coming through. And know that you're on the right route. You don't need, maybe you're in this time period where everything doesn't seem clear. It's like, I feel like I know this energy. I'm just trying to tap in further to this vibe that you guys are feeling right now. It's like this energy of like, not depression. I mean, maybe some of you guys are dealing with that, but it's almost like this essence of like, because I can't see it like immediate results or like where I'm going next or like what the fun is, like this is almost how I felt when I graduated after college. Like it was kind of like, what's next? Like, who am I? Like, I'm not even excited. And there's a need to kind of realize that the opportunities are here. We just need to tap into understanding that you're not doing anything wrong. Like, I feel like I need to tell you, you're not doing anything wrong. You're not doomed. Like, there's nothing bad that's going to happen. Like, you aren't going downhill. There's this feeling of like impending doom or feeling like you're going downhill. And like, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to know that like, you know what's best for you and you have not lost touch with that. You have not lost touch with your intuition. And there may just be a shift going on in your life where you're getting to the end of a cycle with something and it's like, what's next? There's this like, what's next energy. I feel like this is turning more into a guidance reading, but I'm going to try to get more out of Spirit here because I feel like I do want this to be more about love and what's coming in. So I'm going to keep going though, because of course Spirit will show me whatever they feel like you need to hear most right now. So I hope you're open to these messages. All right, pile 2. What does pile 2 need to hear in regard to love? We have enigma, elusive, sensitive. Yeah, there's this feeling of being misunderstood. There's this essence. Yeah, we have feeling safe, wisdom, keeper's concern. I feel like you guys are really intelligent, pile 2. I feel like there's this feeling of maybe you've recently had to leave behind some connections. It could even be friendships, but connections with people that really knew you. And there's this feeling of, because of the fact that other people, I feel like you're a very unique person. I feel like you guys may resonate with being a starseed, or you might want to look into that. But I feel like Spirit is wanting you to realize that the struggles that you may be going through, or like the sort of sense of confusion that you're feeling in regards to your love life, because it's meant to be a love life reading, come from the fact that you are like out of this world kind of. I feel like you vibrate on a very high level, and I feel like sometimes the world isn't really able to understand you or able to reflect back to you your worth. And so I feel like sometimes you go through life not seeing how special you are, and because other people can't see, does that make sense? Like, people can only see what they understand, you know? I feel like there's this essence of you feeling misunderstood and feeling this sort of sense of loneliness that, this sense of loneliness when it comes to love too, as to like, is anyone ever going to see me? You know what I mean? Or like, am I going to find the person that, or there's almost this lack of confidence that you'll be noticed or something like that. Something like that coming through. And a lot of times people that have starseed energy to them or are very in touch with their higher chakras, it's almost like there's this lack of self-confidence that's coming through, just because people haven't been able to explain to you who you are. And I feel like there's this feeling of disconnect that you're feeling with yourself because of being different from other people. Yeah, let's get some more. Let's get some more here. I feel like I even want one more Alice in Wonderland card, just to kind of figure out like what Spirit is really wanting you to hear right now. Like, what do they need to hear most, please? Pile 2. You have a hard energy to read even. Okay, we have curiosity meets opportunity. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is, you may be isolating yourself right now, or there may be this essence of you, yeah, it's almost like this feeling of, what's coming through? There's this feeling of you being like the most like exquisite butterfly that like won't leave the house because there's no other exquisite butterflies that they've seen. There's almost a feeling of that. And there's almost this hopelessness around there's a need to be more open, okay? Let yourself out of the house. Let yourself be seen. Are you guys like homebodies for you guys, pal, too? Like, I feel like there's this essence of not wanting to follow opportunities with this Page of Wands in reverse and not really being open to new excitement. And Spirit's really wanting you to get out there, go get dressed up and go outside. Like, I feel like there's a need to go to like the club or something, or like get out there so you can find people, because I feel like there's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy going on within your love life where it's like you feel misunderstood and then you isolate yourself and then you feel even more misunderstood, you know what I mean? Because then you don't find your people. But I feel like Spirit's wanting you to know that your people are out there, your person even is out there, but there's a need to just try, take chances, you know what I mean? There's a need to not stay still. It's almost like there's this essence of not really being sure of yourself or not being sure of what you want to do, or like not really being too open to people and maybe being a little bit guarded with people as well. I feel like you don't let yourself be seen, but I feel like you're very, very attractive. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Spirit may try to throw you opportunities, but then they can get shut down because there may be this essence of feeling like not too optimistic about what you're going to find out there. What else is coming through for pile 2? What is coming in pile 2's love life? We have breathe here as well. Yeah, and maybe you guys are struggling a little bit with anxiety recently with this 2 of swords here, or maybe getting in your head about things. And I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to tune back into your heart chakra, tune back into yourself, because maybe you've gone through enough events in your life recently where you're just kind of feeling a little bit lost. And while you're feeling lost, it's almost hard to like know what you want to do, or know like if you really want to get out there and like explore your opportunities. But I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to ground yourself and like kind of reconnect with your inner compass and your inner voice. We have serendipity too. And I feel like Spirit is saying there's a need to tune into, there's a need to take more risks, okay? There's a need to follow Spirit's signs. Like, I feel like Spirit sends you signs about things, or is really wanting to communicate with you. I feel like there's like different, I feel like you're very receptive and sensitive, by the way, to like psychic energy. And there's almost this essence of you being shut down to it right now. And Spirit's really wanting you to like open up your chakras, open up your receptivity to this serendipity, these serendipitous moments that are trying to come through for you to point the direction for you. Like, I feel like you're looking for direction, but you're not realizing that you're the one that is most able to know this. And there's this feeling of your intuition being a little bit less in touch with your intuition than usual. And not because there's this out of touch with your like almost your third eye chakra right now. Maybe some events you've gone through have led you to feel that way. You're almost seeing the world as more flat than usual, or you may just be going through a random time period right now where you feel like things are just okay. Like, for example, I feel like I'll get in these really like spiritual zones where like I'll meditate and then I'll like get super present and like just very in touch, I could say, and then I'll just walk outside and I'll just like explore. And you know when things just feel really magical and spiritual, and I feel like you're gonna get this. I feel like you guys in pile 2 are gonna like understand what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like you've been in touch spiritually before. I feel like in meditation or different, you just have some sort of talent, or you have ways of connecting with the divine. Like, you guys are very divinely guided, or very in touch beings. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to open your eyes to the magic around you a little bit more, because I feel like this is something that may be shielding you from finding your soul tribe in love recently, okay? And I feel like there's a need to listen to these intuitive hints that you're getting and be more open to the opportunities and these serendipitous events, because it's like anyone can kind of, you miss them, you know what I mean? They're easy to miss because they're very subtle, but I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to like maybe spend some time meditation and tap into, it's like when you're in the spiritual zone, sometimes you'll meditate and then like weird coincidences start happening, right? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but there's just this essence of reconnecting with your spirituality and your like psychic vibes. And like, I feel like you are the person to get yourself out of this lull And I feel like maybe there's just this lack of drive right now to remember who you are and remember that you are very perceptive out of everyone you know. Like, I feel like you're the person that people come to talk to because you're spiritually in touch and you're intelligent. It's like you're very sensitive and like people feel like your advice is very useful. And I feel like there's this essence of you not being in the mindset of being able to guide yourself recently, and Spirit's wanting me to tell you to remember who you are and remember that you have the ability to get yourself out of this. And as soon as you open your mind, it's almost like what's coming through is like faith, trust, and pixie dust. You know what I mean? Like, you can't fly unless you think happy thoughts. There's this essence of Spirit really wanting you to tap into your manifestation abilities and like feel magic again. Like, I feel like you've been not feeling as magical as you felt in the past, okay? And Spirit's telling you it hasn't gone anywhere, and there's this journey that you're going on to find yourself in touch with this again. And I almost feel like it's not going to be someone else that comes in for you. It may be bringing more love to yourself. Like, that may be what is next in love for you. But yeah, Spirit's really hijacking this reading to tell you this. And so I feel like they would only do that if they felt like you needed to hear this more than you needed to hear about your future and your love life or your love situation. Let's get some more. I'm going to let Spirit continue to take it where it needs to go, but I'm going to keep asking, what is coming in Pile 2's love life? Can you please tell us anything past this kind of veil? We have root. Okay, so what Spirit is trying to tell me, we have past as well here. I feel like there's a need. Okay, I feel like you may have gone through some sort of transition recently, because again, it was reminding me of how I felt when I graduated college. Like, this was years ago now, but like, I'll just never forget how I felt in that. And there's almost this essence of you rewiring who you are and coming back online. And with this root, there's a need to ground yourself in your identity and remember who you are and recreate your foundation, because I feel like there may have been significant changes or challenges that you've gone through in any capacity in life, like difficult friendships, difficult job, just like things falling apart and losing your direction here and losing your comfort. And I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to ground yourself again, like re-ground yourself so you can reconnect. And I'm just like thinking about how like these roots come out into the ground and connect you to your surroundings. And there's this feeling of feeling disconnected from yourself and disconnected from like the universe in a way. And Spirit is just really wanting to use this reading to remind you that like you're still in touch and your spirit guides have not left you, and you are in a transitionary time period where you're feeling this way, okay? And Spirit's really wanting you to root and let go of the past and look to the future, because there's almost this feeling of disappointment about change or new things coming, and just this lack of openness right now about new opportunities and feeling optimistic. And I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to ground yourself, because I feel like this is something that's going to help you reopen up your higher energies again, okay? Like your third eye, and it's going to bring you to the people that you need to meet. But there's this sense of loneliness and lack of faith right now that Spirit's really wanting to guide you through for this reading, okay? Let's get some more. I wonder if you've just gone through a breakup. That's kind of coming out. I feel like maybe you've had to let go. Here's a third eye popping out in strength. You're very strong. You have a very strong intuitive ability, Pile 2. Freedom. Okay, what's kind of coming? Have you had a serious relationship come to an end recently and you're trying to like feel inspired? Because this is also kind of reminding me of the essence of like, you know, when you like, I'm sure you guys know, because I feel like some of you guys in this pile have just gone through some sort of a breakup or are kind of reestablishing who you are after a certain connection ending. Yeah, maybe some connection gave you a lot of your identity and something that you felt like very safe with, but it may have fallen apart for whatever reason. And with this freedom here, the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility, potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. And I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to get out there, get out of the house, explore the world, explore your freedom, be free, don't be afraid. You know, there's a foster the people line coming through. It's like, oh gosh, what song is this? And every day that you want to, this is a good song for you guys. Have you guys heard the song Change? Is that what it's called? Oh my gosh, where's my laptop? You guys, I need to find it. It's like Foster the People. Every day that you wanna change, you can, and every day that you wanna waste, are you guys going through a lull right now? Aw, this is really cute. I'll hold your hand when you are feeling mad at me. The devil's on your back, but I know you can shake him off. And every day that you wanna waste, you can. And it says, you know, it's funny how freedom can make us feel contained. Yeah, when the muscles in our legs aren't used to all the walking. But I know if you could snap both your fingers and you'd escape with me. But in the meantime, I'll just wait here and listen to you when you speak or scream. And every day that you want to waste, you can waste. Every day you want to wake up. Oh, wait, this is giving me chills, you guys. Pile 2, you need to listen to Foster the People Waste. Because that, and 6th chakra at the back of the deck, you guys. Yeah, okay, there's just this strong feeling of, maybe you guys are going through something mentally. You guys may be going through a really hard time, okay? Like, I feel like I'm almost want to cry now. There's just this feeling of Spirit really wanting to give you a hug and remind you that, like, of your importance in the world and of who you are, and remind you that you can take whatever time you need to stay home and not do anything. But when you want to change and when you want to wake up, Spirit's going to support you in that, okay? And Spirit is saying take as long as you need to ground yourself and find this stability within yourself. But just know that when you're ready, like when you're ready to put yourself out there and you're ready to wake up, you know, and like ready to kind of, wait, this is such a good song for you guys. I'm really into this right now. Waste by Foster the People, you guys. Aww. Yeah, and it literally says, it's funny how freedom can make us feel contained when the muscles in our legs aren't used to all the walking. And so, yeah, there may just be a really hard time period that you guys are healing from. And you're having to some of you guys I'm even getting, maybe some of you guys have even gone through significant loss recently. That's just for some of you guys. There's just this essence of you redefining who you are after a big change that you maybe didn't feel ready for, or you're trying to redefine yourself and heal, you know, and feel like yourself again. And you're going to do it. Like, you're going to do it, okay? We have tenderness. The energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. And yeah, it's almost like there's this feeling of not wanting to be hurt or not wanting, feeling sensitive. We're sensitive here. You may be feeling very, very sensitive right now. And it's like you're having a hard time taking those risks. Yeah, and then we also have expression here. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. And you may just be feeling suppressed in some sort of way. And so pile 2, I'm like really rooting for you guys. This definitely became a guidance reading because I feel like Spirit's like, love is not even what we need to focus on yet right now. And maybe this is something to do with love, and that's why this is coming through in this love reading. But there's just this feeling of Spirit wanting to encourage you to remember how strong you are and remind you that you're going to get through this time period that you're in. And as soon as you're ready, everything's waiting for you. You know, it's still here waiting for you, and you don't need to feel like you're missing out. It's like, just know that you're gonna feel in touch with yourself again, okay? Okay, I'm gonna use this relationship oracle deck just to see what comes through. Spirit, what is coming through for pile 2 in love? Okay, we have new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transitions, tragic endings. The runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Yeah, and so there may just be this essence of you stepping into a new time period right now and not being ready to let something go, but you like had to let it go, it feels like. Like there's some ending of a time period where yeah, it's like I feel like you guys are in this lull where something significant has ended in your life. It could be for some of you guys an actual death, like if that happened. But I just feel like you're going through this reboot process and this transition that Spirit is really wanting you to know that you're very spiritually supported through this. And for right now, there's this feeling of not being able to deal or not being able to really find the strength or motivation to like put yourself out there. And Spirit is saying like in time, like this is going to come back and you're not losing. You can never lose yourself or lose who you are. And there's this essence of reminding you that you are who you've always been still. And this is just a transition that you're going through right now. And yeah, I'm sending you guys so much love and just know you guys are really strong. And yeah, that's what I have for you. So if this resonated, please like this video. I really support when you guys do, or really support. I really appreciate your guys' support, and leave a comment down below if you feel like it. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I'm going to be posting 2 to 3 pick a card readings per week. So I'm hoping to see you guys at the next one. And have a great rest of your day. And I'm wishing you guys the best. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the green calcite, this is your reading on what is coming next for you in love, okay? So I've really been enjoying these readings. Just finished Pile 2, obviously, and I'm like, my heart is like still feeling something from that reading. So I'm ready to shift gears though and tap into your guys' energy, tap into Pile 3's energy, and I'm going to be inviting any positive spirit guides who want to come through to help me channel this message for the highest good of everyone who's hearing this, and help me channel this message in the most accurate and concise way possible. Thank you. But yeah, this reading has been very fun. Piles 1 and 2 have actually been very different from each other. So I'm going to start off with tarot, and then we will be going into oracle cards as well. And I'm just going to be relaying to you whatever comes through from Spirit, whatever Spirit wants you guys to hear about, what's coming in for love. So tap me in to Pile 3's energies in regards to love, what's coming in for Pile 3, what's shifting, what's being released, what's changing. We have the Fool in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles here in reverse, the King of Swords, the 9 of Cups here in reverse, and then we also have Strength in reverse at the back of the deck here. Okay. Just going to tap in. Okay, there's a feeling here of, I feel like in your guys' love life, or in your life in general right now, there's a feeling of not being able to have as much fun, or feeling like you may be burdened like with responsibility, or you guys may be investing a lot into certain situations that aren't super emotionally fulfilling for you. But with this King of Swords here, it's making me feel like you've had to, in the recent past, be very practical and logical. I feel like you guys, this is random, but I feel like you guys in childhood, you guys may have been forced to grow up quickly, or you guys may be people that are kind of used to putting like your own needs second for like the practicality of situations. Okay, so this is, you guys may have been forced to grow up early. Okay, so yeah, and like with this Fool in reverse, it's almost like you haven't had as much fun in your life recently, or you are starting to feel emotionally dissatisfied. Yeah, okay, and I want to see where Spirit's going with this. So let's get some more. What is coming in love? For pile 3, what changes are happening here? There's an essence of not wanting to have to do everything on your own, too. We have strange encounters, believe, and then we also have eternity, endless moments, repetition. It's always tea time. Yeah, I almost feel like you guys have been caught up in your responsibilities, or just feeling like life has been very stagnant and there hasn't been too much excitement there. And with strange encounters and believe, Spirit's almost indicating that I feel like there's going to be some opportunity that's going to be very much out of your norm. Like, I feel like you've been in the same cycle, or like you guys may be feeling like very like stagnant or repetitive in your life. Like, it feels like there's this lack of like personal fulfillment in the energy field here, and feeling like you're tired of doing everything. Like, that kept coming through, like tired of doing everything on your own, like tired of not being able to like relax. And I'm very interested to see what this strange encounter is, because I feel like that's definitely something that Spirit's getting at for this love reading. So I want to get some tarot. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity to shift your energy soon, or there's going to be a change in your circumstances. I'm hearing something's got to give. Yeah. I feel like you may have had to sacrifice like certain fun things in your life recently to be practical. Like, that's kind of coming through in general. All right, Spirit, what is this strange encounter? We have the Four of Wands. Let's get one more. The High Priestess. Interesting. I feel like there's some opportunity that's going to come where you're going to need to be in the energy of following your intuition, and maybe even taking some sort of a risk here. With this Four of Wands, why am I being taken to a wedding? Do some of you guys have a wedding coming up here? I feel like you guys are going to meet someone, okay? Like, it's going to be very serendipitous, and with this Four of Wands, it's almost like, I'm going to keep going, but I feel like with this High Priestess, Spirit is saying to be open to taking a risk soon, because I feel like there's going to be something out of your normal routine that happens soon. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what this is. Spirit, what else is coming for pile 3? Maybe a shift in your home life with this Four of Wands. Some sort of celebration. I feel like if you're invited to some sort of celebration, you should go. I feel like you may be, yeah, it's almost like Spirit is wanting you to, if you're invited to if your friends are inviting you to things, or if like you have some sort of like, if someone invites you to do something that's very much out of your norm, okay? Like, let's say like most days you just go home like after work or something, and like your friends are like, oh, do you want to try this like new restaurant? Like, go to that. Or like, oh, my friend's having a party. Like, I feel like Spirit's like wanting you to take that opportunity to do that, because I feel like something's going to happen there. I kept seeing this reptilian, predator survival. Yeah, it's almost like you may have had to deal with, there's this energy of feeling suppressed, okay? Like, there's this energy of feeling like, oh, what? I saw the reptilian coming through. Like, I feel like you've been forced to kind of be in a fear-based mindset, or in this mindset where you're just trying to like make ends meet. Like, that's kind of coming through. And I feel like there may be, who is this King of Swords? Let's get some more. Let's get one more, please. Syrian, artistic integrity, honesty, warrior passion. I feel like you are someone that's very creative, very much leads with your heart. Cinderella is coming through, okay? Like, I don't know why Cinderella vibes are coming through for this reading, but you guys feel like Cinderella sometimes? Or like, do you guys have a lot of responsibilities and feel like you don't get very much time for yourself? Like, there's a feeling of that coming through here, and almost feeling restricted to really expressing what makes you happy. With the High Priestess here, yeah, do you have some sort of job that feels very suppressive or like something like that kind of coming through? I want to see how this is going to relate to your, we'll get into that, but kind of the foundation is just being laid for the reading right now. But there's a feeling of, maybe your home life right now is feeling very, stagnant or controlled. Maybe you feel like you're in a very, you have to be very controlled. Maybe you grew up that way, and that's kind of always running in the back of your mind. For some of you guys, what's coming through in love for pile 3? We have Scorpio, passion, 5th house, mystery. I feel like, oh my gosh, what do I feel like? I feel like you're going to get an opportunity or like a invitation from someone that spirit's like definitely be open to this person. You may be attracting a Scorpio to you, okay? So I feel like spirit is saying, what is spirit saying here? Okay, like Scorpio is a water energy, right? And so Scorpio can be very in touch with like mysteries and like secrets and things like that. And I feel like spirit is like encouraging you to be open to, I feel like you're going to have someone come in for you, like a romantic person that's going to be a little bit of an adventure. Like something that's also coming through for me is like Lizzie McGuire movie when she goes like on the trip, if you guys have seen that, and she's like in Rome and she decides to like go off with like the pop singer, and like I feel like you're going to have some sort of opportunity to get out of your usual routine, and spirit's wanting you to see this opportunity to get out of the house maybe, or get out of your usual routine. There's going to be some shift up coming for you where you're able to, and look at this like artistic, are you guys artists? Do some of you guys involve yourself in some sort of creative work? Ooh, this is really interesting. I like want more details on this. The picture is coming together though. You're going to have the opportunity to escape some sort of stagnant situation, some sort of routine that you're very much feeling bored of. And I feel like you're going to get the opportunity to kind of see, maybe, okay, for some of you guys, I feel like some of you guys, someone that's in your life, this King of Swords energy, I feel like there's someone who's going to maybe break their norm with you. Like I feel like there may be a masculine in your life or someone in your life that is gonna surprise you. Maybe I feel like someone may, okay, this is random, but for some of you guys, I feel like someone is going to really break down the mask that they've been wearing towards you. And so if there's someone in your life that like you don't think has feelings for you at all, but like there's a weird connection between you guys, like this is gonna ring for some of you guys. Like I feel like you're going to have the opportunity to, you're going to find out that someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on right now. Very strange. Very strange. Very interesting energy here. What else is this? What's next in love, spirit? For pile 3, we have Between Worlds in reverse. Yeah, and it's almost like you're in this time period, you're on this timeline like right before this has happened, but I feel like there's going to be these shifts to your daily life or your home life that are coming in for love, okay? So I feel like right now you may be feeling like you're kind of suppressed or like you have to keep working, or you may feel like financially burdened right now, but I feel like there's some shift coming in that has to do with your love life. We clean it up too. Again, Cinderella. Like I feel like you're forced to like clean up other people's like messes or something, or like not like maybe not literally, but it's almost like coming through that way where like it's like okay, oh my god, okay, so sorry, there's a feeling coming through about maybe like right now I feel like you're not being fully recognized, maybe for your work, or maybe some of you guys are artists and like maybe you guys have to work like a side job, but like this is just like a metaphor for the energy. It's almost like some of you guys have to do something on a daily basis that you really don't enjoy very much. And I feel like there's sort of this like magical fantasy like coming to your life where you're going to get the opportunity to, I almost feel like the person that you're going to meet is like going to have money or something like that. And I feel like they're going to really see your worth. And I almost feel like you're going to get an opportunity to explore your more artistic side because you're not going to have to spend as much time doing something that right now feels very stagnant for you. Sorry, this is kind of like broad. I'm just trying to narrow down the energy and figure this out. Yeah, we have never-ending story. I almost feel like you've been stuck in this loop that we're ready to break out of here. And I feel like something's coming in for you that's really going to change things up, okay? So I want to ask Spirit more about this entity. And we also have mystery here. They're almost like be open to exploring. Like let yourself, if there's an opportunity, if someone asks you out on a date, say yes to that. If someone, I feel like something unexpected is going to happen in your love life and something that is like, very, very strange. Like these readings have been very interesting today. Yeah, let's get some more though. Let's get some more. Like there's almost a rags to riches story for you guys. Like have you guys, I feel like you guys are someone that like maybe didn't, I feel like you guys, pile 3, the people listening to this, I feel like there's this essence of you guys in the beginning of your life. Yeah, ungrateful. It's like I feel like you guys are very talented and very much high value people, but I feel like there's people around you that kind of like don't really want you to like step into your light completely. And with this between worlds, it's almost like Cinderella story, like where Cinderella is like, you know, cleaning the houses, like everyone's treating her like shit, and then some like Prince sees her value. And I'm not even trying to make this like a story where like your lover is the person who brings your value. It's almost like you do though get this opportunity that's unexpected. You have like this admirer that I feel like sees you, sees your work, or sees your value in ways that other people don't. In between worlds, you're in this transition. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is like some like new timeline opening up for you. Spirit, what is this? We have smother here in reverse. I feel like you're very controlled, or like I feel like you feel very controlled by something. And we have the messenger. Yeah, there's some sort of message or some sort of something opening up for you. That's really going to change the way you see things. We have a fearful world. Okay, and then we have be free, do what you love. See, like there's this essence almost of this story of like an artist or something like, but take it what applies to your situation. It's just an energy, but it's almost like there's some suppressive force that doesn't let you do exactly what you want in life. And there's this essence of feeling very stuck, or like maybe there's someone that like has a lot of control or power over you, but I feel like you're going to be set free from this. And why this is pertaining to your love life is still kind of a little bit fuzzy for me. So I almost want to, I want to get more answers from Spirit. Like I might get more tarot, honestly. Yeah, we need more tarot, you guys. You guys may have some sort of specific wish right now, like with this 9, again, Cinderella vibes coming through, a Cinderella story. Like, it's almost like, you know, she makes a wish. There's a very, like, Disney feeling about this reading, like, where it's like the princess is seen for who she is, and that's something that brings in love for you. It's almost like you break free from some sort of restrictive environment or restrictive relation, or even a home life that feels restrictive, you guys. I'm sure you guys will know what I'm talking about for each of you, but Spirit, where's the connection to the love life, please? Can you please clarify the connection with love for pile 3? Eight of Swords, yeah, it's like you're stuck right now. Okay, there's this feeling of not being stifled in your life and not being able to, you don't have your freedom or something. There's like a lack of freedom, but okay, and so please connect this again to the love life. The Chariot, it's like there's all these blockages. Yeah, it's like you're not able, and the Chariot is also reminding me of Cinderella, like, you know, like the not the Fairly Odd Parents. The come on, what's her name? Okay, you guys know who I'm talking about. The fairy godmother from Cinderella. It's like, oh my gosh, like literally, you guys are in a Cinderella story. I don't know why, but you guys are. There's this essence of you being stuck right now, unable to get to the ball. you know what I mean? Like you guys are unable to get somewhere. It's like someone's keeping you. I don't know what this entity is or this situation, but there is some sort of restrictive environment that's not allowing you to chase your dreams. And something happens soon that has to do with love too, where it frees you. And it's like the carousel you don't have a ride right now. It's almost like you don't have your freedom for some reason. Okay, let's please connect this further to our love life, please, for pile 3. Why is this connecting, Spirit, why is this connecting to their love life? We have 5 of Cups here in reverse. Is there a restrictive relationship that you're currently in? We have 2 of Swords here in reverse. Feeling like you don't have options. We have the Lovers. The Star. I almost wonder if some of you guys are in a suppressive relationship right now, where you aren't, they may be very controlling with you, okay? And I almost feel like it's like there's this opportunity to break out of this lifestyle and attract a more genuine love opportunity, okay? Is what I'm getting. Very unique reading, you guys. Very interesting. I beg you guys to let me know down below like what your interpretation of this reading, because it's been very unique situation, almost feels like. Yeah, but what I know for a fact is that you guys have been stifled by a certain energy, and I guess this could all be metaphorical, like in a way. It could be metaphorical that you guys are feeling stuck. It may not be that there's an actual person or environment that's doing that, but it may be your own mindset or something like that, that you've maybe had with you since like childhood. We have never-ending story here. You guys may be telling yourself the same story that's like limiting you from experiencing some sort of love or taking this opportunity towards this love. Who's this lover, Spirit? Please clarify the Lovers. 8 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Yes, you guys, for some reason, there's a love opportunity that comes in for you that frees you. Like, I don't know why. Like, I'm trying to make this more like sensical, but like it's literally the story of like Cinderella. You guys are literally Cinderella for some reason, and your Prince Charming is coming. This 2 of Cups, this relationship, it's like it breaks you free from this like feeling stuck energy with this 8 of Swords. Literally the 8 of Swords again. And some relationship frees you or gives you the means to chase your dreams or something. It's like something sets you free. We literally have strange encounter. That's what makes me feel like it's this very serendipitous energy. Spirit, can you tell me anything about this person for this relationship? Who is this person? King of Coins, they have money. There's someone that comes into your life that frees you from this dependency you might have on someone else right now. Yes, you guys, thank you for bearing with me because it's finally like clicking right now. You have this masculine coming in for you to provide a new home for you. It's like I almost feel like your living environment right now, in order to upkeep it, maybe it's like really draining on you. Maybe you have to work a lot, or like maybe you have to like, maybe you feel limited in what you can like really achieve in this life because of the restraints of like money or some sort of restrictive home environment. And you have a Prince Charming. I mean, I don't even want to tell this like story that's based on like the masculine giving you your power, but Spirit keeps showing me the story of Cinderella. And look at your little princes. Your king is here, and they free you from something. Yeah, well, very strange. All right, let's get some more. We have Birth, and they let you create. You have a new start coming. Okay, this took so long. And they let you see who you are. It's almost like there's people around you right now that don't, you're in a suppressive environment. You may have people around you, you may have a certain job. There's something that makes you doubt yourself, and someone comes in and sees who you are and like somehow literally frees you. This could be metaphorical, this could be literal, but you guys, I feel like, will know, the people who are more in this situation. This person has the capability to support you in doing something that really sets your heart free, you know? It's like someone sets you free. Yeah, what else, Spirit, can you tell me? For pile 3, shock. Yeah, it's like out of nowhere, you get this opportunity. It's like you have such an intense life shift, I feel like. It's like your life goes from black and white to color real quick. Real quick here. What else is coming in love, Spirit? Okay, we have new beginnings, liberation, reborn, transitions. It's like someone sets you free. Liberation. That is the word. We have love at the back. So, you guys, you have some sort of a person coming in for you who's really going to open up the door to new opportunities and allow you to feel more fulfillment in your life. This has been a very interesting reading. Very, very interesting. Which cards is I about to get? I was just about to reach for a deck, you guys. Oh, yeah. I want to see if we can get more tea on this King of Pentacles. Like, who is this prince? Who is this person coming in for you? This person sees you in a new light, okay? And they give you this opportunity to... If you guys... I'm, like, sorry if you guys are feeling suppressed by someone. We have reptilians here. Predator, survival, tyrannical. It's like someone is keeping you out of your energy. Like, I feel like you're someone who... You're literally coming through like Cinderella. Like, Cinderella is the one who's like the most beautiful, the most kind, like all these things. And like, I feel like there are people around you that like suppress your freedom or like don't want you to see who you are. And like, this probably is a lot more metaphorical than like I'm interpreting it. But I hope you guys are able to follow. It's like people are keeping you out of your energy, it feels like. It may be that King of Swords. Yeah, it's going to be different for all of you. But I'm getting that for some of you, there may be some sort of... There's a third-party situation that's separate from this King of Coins that's, like, keeping you suppressed. Spirit, what can you tell me about this King of Coins? We have Judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Like, yeah, this person may really wake you up to your worth and maybe open your eyes about certain people in your life around you. But we have Judge here, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Like, yeah, there's this essence of you not having your personal power right now or feeling like very suppressed by someone. And it's like this person comes in and like brings justice and freedom to you somehow. We have Companion, loyalty, tenacity, unselfishness. And I also saw this in reverse too. And so betrayal of misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. And there is this essence of you maybe like giving yourself over to someone recently. Maybe someone makes you feel like you have to like self-sacrifice a lot for them. We also have Advocate. I feel like someone comes in and really like stands up for you or really wants to support you and really feels for you and sees your situation. Yeah, we have Child Divine, innocence, purity, redemption, suggests a special connection with the divine. That is you guys. Inability to defend oneself against negative forces. I feel like people take advantage of you or something. You guys, protect yourselves. I'm feeling very, very protective over you. Like, I feel like you're getting the short end of the stick with, like, certain people around you. And I feel like your next lover, like, the person comes in is, like, really gonna, like, help you build up your, like, personal identity. We have Priest. Facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy, violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. Is there someone who has a lot of power over you, you guys? Like, who is this? You guys, literally, I beg of you, Pile 3, tell me what your guys' situation is if you feel comfortable sharing it on the internet, because I am just incredibly intrigued by this. Like, you have something coming in that's going to literally change the way that you see yourself and provide you this opportunity for a new beginning. And they are going to be very stable. They're going to be very much someone that sees your worth, sees what you're capable of, encourages you to chase your dreams, and brings you a lot of happiness and helps you step away from energies that have been suppressing you guys, okay? And they stand up for you. It's almost like I feel like someone's going to come in and stand up for you against some people. We have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you'll be surprised where it leads. You guys be open to this weird encounter that's going to happen. You guys may randomly meet this person. They're just saying be open to things. It says look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. All right, what else does Pile 3 need to hear about their love life? You may be like, I hope that someone isn't like gaslighting you or something. I almost feel like this is similar to like maybe a metaphorical like example of like someone that's more narcissistic. We have my beloved, though we are physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. You have someone that has so much love for you spiritually. Yeah, and then at the back of the deck we have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. That's your person. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Yeah, I feel like you are about to get a giant blessing in love of someone who's literally going to be your soulmate and help you remember who you are and like let yourself put yourself first. Like I feel like you're going to break this repetition that has been very unfulfilling for you. And I feel like you have a giant new beginning coming, okay? Like my heart is like feeling crazy right now. And I'm just feeling like, wow, like this went really deep and unexpected. I don't know why I'm so shook from this reading, but I almost just feel like big changes are coming for you guys in your love life. Like I feel like you have a huge shift. I feel like you're going to be letting go of some relationship that really did not work for you or some sort of situation. I just feel like you're about to have so much more freedom because this person has their own. I feel like the person that is coming in for you is someone that is going to offer you a home, okay? Like we literally have the four of, maybe you're going to get married to this person or maybe you're going to move in with them and that's going to give you a lot more freedom. But I feel like someone is going to be offering you a new foundation, okay? A new home life, a new situation where you're really going to be able to follow your heart and listen to your intuition. It's like almost like your intuition is being manipulated or controlled by someone else. And I feel like you're really going to be breaking free of this person or this entity, whatever this is. You guys, let me know. But that's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Very, very interesting reading. If this did resonate and you found this to be interesting, please like this video. It really supports my channel, and I am very thankful for all of you guys that have been doing that. So comment down below. Really want to hear from you guys what you guys thought of this. And if you guys haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I'm going to be posting 2 to 3 pick a card readings per week, and I hope to see you at the next one. So have a great rest of your day.